Hello my loyal subscribers, today I'm checking out top 10 overpowered main characters in anime. So I know a lot of people aren't really interested in anime on my channel, but I still love anime and I wanted to check out some stuff that's like compilations and stuff like that because I just love anime, so I wanted to include myself more in that reaction community, I guess. I cannot really do full episodes even though a lot of people ask me for Attack on Titan because they block your videos or they just outright copyright strike them if you include too much footage, and I think it would take a long time for me to learn how to edit them and edit them safely. So maybe when I have more time, I will try, but I do not guarantee that I will ever upload like full episodes, at least not on YouTube. Maybe one day if I get a Patreon or something, I will try my best, but when it comes to YouTube, I'm not so sure when it comes to like just full-on anime episodes reactions. Even though I would love to do them, I did one, not to Attack on Titan, but something else, and tried to upload it, and it was blocked, and I re-edited it like 7 times, and it still wasn't okay. So I don't know how I will do the reaction. Anyways, I can start recording in 3, 2, 1, go.
Nothing beats a good old overpowered main character troop in
Also, please go check out the original video that will be in the link down below.
anime. There's a certain enjoyment we all draw from watching someone be overpowered that no one else can touch. It's a fantasy inside a fantasy that we all love to watch, and thankfully, the anime genre keeps producing amazing shows with overpowered MCs. Here's some of my favorites.
Tanya won I cannot pronounce that name. The Saga of Tanya Devo. I never heard of that
Starting
anime.
off the list at number 10, it's Tanya from the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Imagine not believing in God, and in this case, a God who decides to give you one last chance to become a devout believer and turn yourself to faith by reincarnating you as Tanya von de Gurachov, a
Oh, that sounds really cool,
super
actually.
powerful magical girl in the middle of an alternate universe in Germany during World War One.
Oh, I don't like
God works in mysterious
war
ways,
anime, so
but this is more like God works in batshit crazy ways. Thank you, God, though, for giving this psychopath superhuman physical and magical abilities such as flight, energy manipulation, and beam emissions. And if that's
I
not
really like her
overpowered
character
enough,
design.
Tanya also possesses masterful marksmanship, explosion manipulation, making bullets explode with the power of a nuke, telekinesis, and just in case, self-destruction. I wonder if Jesus had all of these powers too, but he was just too much of a nice guy to use them.
Shiba Tatsuya, regular magic. I have never heard of this either, so
At number 9, it's Tatsuya
I don't know.
Shiba from the Irregular at Magic High School. Tatsuya is the epitome of an overpowered main character. He's like one of those perfect main characters who can do no wrong. He's incredibly intelligent and part of the most elite military units. He can read the activation sequence of a magic spell and recreate its raw code in reverse order to cancel the spell. They call his abilities miracles, and there's good reason for that. Because of Tatsuya's genius, he can make backups of himself in his mind. Whenever his body's in critical condition, he just thinks a certain thought and his physical body is restored to the state it was during the backup.
Okay, isn't that a bit ridiculous? But God.
Even when Tatsuya is on the verge of death, he can instantly restore himself to a saved point in the past.
Wow. So he's just like playing a game the whole time. The Garden of Sinners. Why have I never heard of any of these animes?
We have Shiki from the Garden of Sinners.
Shiki?
Shiki is from a family of demon hunters. Children born into the Ryogi family are generally raised with a male and female personality. Now Shiki has incredible endurance, agility and strength. She's capable of dispatching a horde of undead or even spirit-like beings, especially when in possession of a katana. However, what sets her above and beyond most, if not every single being in her universe, is her mystic eyes of death perception, an ability that allows the user to perceive the death of something, living or non-living, in the form of lines and dots on the target. When cut or stabbed, it causes the object to be sliced and killed with ease, or in the case of the dots, erase a being or object's entire existence completely.
Wow, that's That's fucked. Something is in my eye and it's really bugging me. Oh, what? Sorry, I didn't read the... Oh, Seven Deadly Sins. I have heard of it, but I haven't decided to watch it yet.
At number 7, it's Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins. Meliodas is the former captain of not just one, but 2 of the most powerful groups in the world. His skill in battle is legendary.
Only reason I haven't watched it yet is because I'm not sure I would enjoy kids in anime. For some reason, I have never been a big fan of kids in anime, like just them being main characters. It just didn't appeal to me. So far, I don't know how the anime is, though. You tell me if you have watched it.
And his inherent power is full counter. This allows him to reflect attacks aimed at him back at the enemy, but with double the power. So the stronger his opponent, the stronger the full counter is. Plus, like all members of the Demon Clan, he's also capable of manifesting the power of darkness to morph into various shapes for a variety of purposes, such as forming wings to fly, reattaching limbs, and enhancing both his physical and magical abilities.
Okay. What is this?
Next on the list is Aashiqui at number 6. The
That's
main character
really
Aashiqui, Ejiro, has a family that hates him. His only friend is his dog, Hanako. But worry not, by being in the right place at the right time, he's struck by a mysterious explosion and gets an upgrade to his old sick body with an advanced mechanical body. So this sad old man is now suddenly an amazing robot with all kinds of overpowered abilities. His 58-year-old brain's replaced with a supercomputer that has the capability to use built-in programs, which thankfully didn't go to a 9-year-old
that's awful.
because all they do is play Fortnite on it. His shield is pretty much indestructible, and maybe it could be damaged by another robot, but thankfully there aren't any other evil robots out there. And just to name a few more powers: enhanced senses, robotic senses, telekinesis, healing properties, full technokinesis, technological adaptability, arm cannon, multi-target laser, self-destruction, and most importantly, the ability to shoot out of his finger while saying "Bo, bo, 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 bo."
Oh, that mob. Guys, are these enemies like really well known? Because I have never heard of like 99% of them. I don't know. Have I been watching the wrong anime or what?
Is pretty much unstoppable by anyone. Some of his abilities include telekinesis, astral projection, energy transfer, and most useful in Esper fights, the ability to drain other Esper's psychic energy.
Wow. Okay, I have watched, not this anime, but I have watched drama adaptation of this anime. It was interesting, to say the least. So I know the plot, but I haven't watched. Oh, I think I have watched this anime. Not sure.
Everyone has that one weird teacher in school, but at least yours is an
No, I think I just watched drama.
whose color changes based on their mood, that can move faster than a jet airplane, and that plans to destroy.
Yeah, I should probably check out this anime. Because I know I like the plot of
decides to become a junior high school teacher, and his students just love him, calling him Korosensei, which is a combination of the words unkillable and teacher. And oh boy, have they tried to kill him. Every day they execute multiple assassination attempts on their teacher in order to save the world, and gain 10 billion yen from the government, might I add. Korosensei has so many abilities that makes the kids' jobs
I don't remember how it ended though.
Including antimatter physiology, camouflage, absolute defense, an energy laser, shedding skin like a snake, skin that's indestructible and others can wear as an armor, regeneration, superhuman speed.
I love how they draw him though. Like, he's so creepy to me for some reason.
And way too
I think it's his
more.
beady eyes. Oh god. Overlord.
Next on the list,
Can't believe I haven't
Momonga
watched
from
any of these
Overlord.
enemies.
As the only player character in the world full of NPCs, he's the most powerful being in Yggdrasil, thanks to his own devotion to the game, but also his guildmates. He's a powerful magician slash necromancer and has all of the powerful items and NPCs his guild has collected at his disposal. He has 718 spells that he's memorized, some of which are damaging spells and necromancy spells that allow him to conjure powerful undead beings.
Oh,
the list
cool.
of his abilities is too large to fit in any video under 2 hours long.
Wow. Oh, I really like this animation style. Oh, Hellsing Ultimate, I have heard of it, but I haven't watched it. I don't know why. I think I'm not sure if this is the anime that was too long for me. Before I check out anime, I check out how many episodes there are, and if it's like over 100 episodes, I think it's too much for me. But I'm not sure if this is the anime that I checked out.
Number 2,
And I
it's Alucard
didn't proceed
from
with
Hellsing
it.
Ultimate. Alucard works for the Hellsing organization, and their main purpose
But
is
I
to
have
fight
seen so many
vampires and other supernatural forces.
compilations, I think, of
In
it.
fact, he's probably the most powerful vampire out there. He
Yep.
seems to be pretty much invincible. He fights like a masochist to entertain himself. He toys with his enemies, first giving them a chance to carve him up, and only then fighting back. The damage he takes regenerates quite quickly. He also manages to find joy in the little things, such as killing his enemies. Killing his enemies, and another hobby that includes killing his enemies. Killing is pretty much his favorite thing in the world. And that's why it's good for him to have so many abilities.
Oh, this is
such
really
as
nicely
regeneration,
animated.
the ability to manipulate blood, soul absorption, vampiric speed, and many more. He's basically like the Swiss Army knife of abilities, if the Swiss Army knife was actually used just for killing.
Oh, wow. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, okay.
Number
Finally an anime that I have watched.
1 is Saitama from
Saitama.
One Punch Man. Saitama is quite obviously the most powerful being to exist in One
True.
Punch Man. He's a main character that's so overpowered that he suffers from an existential crisis as he's now too powerful to gain
Yeah.
any thrill from fighting. Former hero for fun turned pro, he's a bold, ordinary-looking man that's often underestimated by his enemies, only for them to get one punch KO. He's quite the mellow person, but his strength attracts the company of many other powerful characters, both friends and foes. The origin of Saitama's powers are, according to him, wait for it, 1.5 years of doing 100 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and running 10 kilometers daily. For
I loved him because he didn't have any superpowers, like... Okay, I'll talk at
out
the
there,
end.
that's like 6.2 miles. Not the most impressive backstory, but nevertheless, a very fun anime to watch.
I actually love his backstory. Because of how ordinary he seems.
I hope you love this video as much as I love making it, because some of these shows are my favorite
I do.
shows. Thank you for the love and support you're giving me on
I have
these
never
videos.
heard of
The
most of these,
transition to
but
this type of content
it
was
was a
kind of
good
scary
video.
for me, but the response has been positive, and that just makes me try that much harder, so thank you.
Don't worry, you did
I've
a great
also
job.
created a
Let me go like this video, and please go like the video and check it out on your own time because it deserves more views. Let me stop recording. Let me tell you what I think about it. The only anime I can speak about, because it's the only anime I have watched from this compilation, is of course One Punch Man, which I really enjoyed. Surprisingly, I thought it would be a very boring anime for me because some animes that are targeted towards guys, sometimes they're just very boring for me. When it contains only action, sometimes it could be very containing, but because of it, because of how humorous it is, and because of how much I like the main character, Saitama, I think I really enjoyed it. I haven't watched the second season yet, but I will check it out soon because I think I will really like it. I don't know, I felt very sad about him all the time. Like when I was watching the anime, I felt very sad because he didn't feel like challenged enough with any fight he had, I feel like. And I really liked his backstory because of how ordinary he was. He didn't have any like super powers, which is like, I like superpowers in anime, but sometimes they're too much. Like if a character is too overpowered just by superpowers, it's kind of boring for me. So I don't know, I really like him just being a guy who can who can, you know, rest in peace someone with just one punch. I can't say the word for, you know, passing away because of YouTube's algorithm, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed it watching it with me, and please check out the original uploaders channel and check out their videos as well. And please suggest me more anime based content, because I'm really interested in anime and I wanna check out more stuff. And you send me what's your favorite video, either compilation or a top tier list or top 10 list or whatever you feel like I should check out, and I'll be very grateful. And yeah, I would love to check out more stuff based on anime, because it's really interesting. I can just focus and watch something interesting for me, because I'm someone who really enjoys anime. So please do tell me what you want me to check out. And sorry for my voice today, it's awful, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Love you guys so much. We'll see you very soon in the next one. I love you. Bye.